25. Then we have a determination, 235 Arnold Road for Robert and Laura Clearly to construct a two-car garage attached to the existing single-family home. Then we have another determination, 316 The Trail, Kathleen Harrington, determination to demolish the existing cottage and rebuild a year-round residential single-family home within all the setbacks. Then we have to vote on a revised plan of 102 South Shore Drive, and then vote on an updated determination, the determination applications. Town planner update, old business, news business, and then adjournment. So with that, I'll have, does everybody read over the minutes of September 17th? If there are no corrections or whatever, do I have a motion to accept the minutes of September 17th, 2025?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor? Okay, we're good with that. All right. All right, determination, 325 Arnold Road. Robert and Laura Clearly. Would you make your presentation and
Yes.
we'll go from there?
Good evening, my name is Seth Davis. I'm the general contractor working on this project with the Cleary family. We are at 235 Arnold Road, and as you stated, this project is a proposed two-car garage extension off of the existing structure. Everything meets the requirements as far as setbacks are concerned, with the exception of the road frontage, which is making it non-conforming. We're making some alterations to the driveway as well, which we'll take up with the DPW when the time is appropriate. But we are here to just make sure that they are not going to be causing any detrimental effect to the surrounding community. We don't feel as though it will. It'll add to the area, and yeah.
Okay. There were no major concerns from the staff. The only thing was, and you mentioned the driveway with
Yep.
DPW, so when the time
Absolutely.
comes, you'll get your
Yes, ma'am.
permits for all that and stuff. And then the regular fire department, you have to bring everything up to code
Yes.
and the codes with the fire department.
Yep.
Okay, questions from the board? Steve?
I have no questions, no.
Liz?
Yes, so I'm a little confused. Can you show us on this where your driveway is,
Where it currently is,
where it currently is and where it's gonna be?
so we can see this proposed landscaped island, that oval
Yeah.
down below.
Yeah.
We are utilizing the current upper part as the mouse goes up. We're utilizing that curve where it currently is, and we're bringing this down and we're widening it so we're able to back out, kind of come in a couple different ways. If we're backing out of the left side, we're able to leave down below. We're backing out of the right, we can go up and over. Easier for deliveries and such as well. But for the most part, there isn't too much of a change there, just to make sure that we have enough room for the vehicles and whatnot moving out of the new structure.
Okay, and then you have a shed that's on another piece of property. It's part on this property and part on another property.
I'm not totally sure where that lies and why that is like that. That's outside of my scope of work, but if that's something you need us to look into, we'll look into that.
Well, usually you don't have a shed that's on two pieces
Sure.
of property.
Yep.
Absolutely. He's the homeowner, so,
Oh, okay.
yep.
Right up at the desk. You need to use, yeah. okay.
So that shed's been there longer than I've owned the property. However, I also own the adjacent property. So I can either move that shed or I can create an easement between the two properties. But that shed, to my knowledge, has been there since 2009 or 10. I bought the property in 2017.
Okay, I just wanted you to, so you own that property also?
Yes.
And the other question I had is, you can go back to that other slide that you had. So it's going to be a 3-car garage, correct?
So it's a two-car, we currently have a two-car garage there that we are extending one bay forward and converting the other, but we are adding two.
So there's a 2-car garage there right now?
Yes. So you can see in that upper left-hand depiction, you can see where it says new office and existing garage. That's the current two-car garage. We're adding an extension to the front of that existing garage, and then we're adding the 2 bays to the left side of that.
Okay. Okay,
You good?
yeah, yes.
Fidelis?
Well, still staying on the same question. So how many garage spaces are you going to have at the end of,
We have 3 in total.
okay. And the storage, because it also includes storage space. Is that behind the garage?
Yes, so currently, right now, there's, that's like a mudroom area in the existing part of the house. We're making that more into a kitchen pantry area. Dividing that 2-car garage up, office on the right, existing parking on the left.
I just have one are you all set?
Yes.
I just have one question. On the plans, you show the, that you have a wood deck, the wooden deck. So is the 4-season porch over the deck, or is that, I guess
The 4-season room will be on a full foundation,
okay.
and then there'll be a wooden deck for egress out of the backside.
Out of the,
Yes.
okay, all right,
Is there a deck there now?
No, there's not.
okay.
Well, it says
With it-
existing.
Well,
right there.
yes, the existing deck is there, but there's currently nothing on the left side
Okay.
of the existing structure.
Okay, all right, I got it, okay. Any other questions or concerns, or, Liz, are you all set?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I think that's all I had, so, do I have a motion?
Yes. So I make a motion to grant the determination to Robert and Laura Clary for the property located at 235 Arnold Road to build a 2-car garage with storage space. And are we including the alterations to the driveway in this, or that's
No, that's
going to come?
that's DPW. Yeah.
Okay, so to build a 2-car garage with storage space, as shown on the plans and documents submitted, the proposal does not create new or increase any existing nonconformities, and the applicant may apply for a building permit for the activities as shown on the attached plans.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Okay, we're good?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks.
Okay, next we have 316 The Trail, Kathleen Harrington, and Aaron. Okay, you can make your presentation.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. I'm Erin Carson, representing the homeowner Kathy Harrington and her family. As you can tell from from the site plan here, she is looking to raise her existing cottage camp located on Big Alum and build a,
Sorry, her
that's
plan
okay.
just closed out.
That's okay. A full-time, single-family residential home. The current cottage is seasonal. It is built on cinder blocks. There is no heating. And as you can tell from the photograph, she's looking to, provide her and her husband a one-floor living situation here for her forever home with a garage. The second floor has a loft area that has a few spare rooms. And the current lot is non-conforming, but she's not going to be increasing any non-conformities. And I'd be happy to answer any other questions, or Kathy here if you have anything else.
Okay, staff reports, you already have your orders of condition from
Conservation,
You're all
yes.
set there. The fire department is, you have to bring everything up to code and have all smoke, the whole routine for that. They do recommend a 3D sprinkler system, but that's not required.
Okay.
DPW, you have to take care of the E1 pumps during construction and clean up and stormwater and everything else. And you do have to, the house is over 100 years old.
Yeah,
you
so
have to, it's a
We have,
condition.
we are on the agenda for Friday's Historic Commission meeting.
Okay.
The original cottage was perhaps built in 1876. Since then, the cottage that's standing now is definitely, clearly been changed since then. And maybe, we don't have the exact year. The earliest deed reference I could find was 1962. Perhaps it was around then when change of hands and they added on some additional, living space to the original camp.
Okay. Questions from the board? Fidelis?
Just one question. Now, the new building is going to sit on the same footprint?
Oops, sorry.
Or is it?
Nope, it's very light. Jean, if you could just go to the right side where the gray, so the existing camp is located right there where Jean's cursor is. So the new home is going to be pushed back outside to conform to the conservation's 50-foot no new structure buffer zone here. So we're actually moving away from the lake further. So it's not in the same footprint.
Yeah, this is like the closest edge here, right now, of the current home to the lake.
Yes.
And then these are the setbacks here.
All set? Liz?
Yeah, that was my question.
Okay.
Where was the existing?
Okay. So that's it? You're good? That's it?
Yeah, no questions from me as well.
No, I don't have any either. So, so with that, do I have a motion?
Yes.
Okay.
I make a motion to grant the determination to Kathleen Harrington for the property located at 316 The Trail, Fiskdale, demolish the existing cottage and rebuild a year-round residential single-family home with all setbacks as outlined in the documents submitted. One more thing, there was something about the construction of a new well.
Yes, the existing well is a shallow well, and it will be demolished, and a new well permit, the permitting application for Board of Health is in process. And the well will be in the front, next to the trail.
Okay.
see proposed well there on the left-hand side of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Yep.
The proposal does not create new or increase any existing nonconformities, and the applicant may apply for a building permit for the activities as shown on the attached plans.
And the only other thing I think I'd add to that is make sure that all permits are approved before the construction starts.
Right.
All permits. Okay, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for taking the
Welcome,
time.
good luck,
Enjoy your home.
enjoy it.
Thank you.
I'll give you a copy of the determination Friday. You're welcome.
Okay, now we have, we issued a determination to Alan and Deborah Moore at 102 South Shore Drive. And that was, do you remember the last meeting, there was that little corner thing? Let's see.
I know.
For the deck.
For the,
Yeah.
yeah, for
The
the
deck.
deck, so,
Let's zoom in here a little bit. So, here it is. When this came in, I didn't really think the contractor and the homeowner were, I didn't think there was a meeting of the minds. So the homeowner really wanted, squared off deck. And then when we realized where the property line was, they really couldn't do that without a variance because it would be a new encroachment. So I said, well, you could cut off this corner, and still meet the setback. And they said, yeah, that seems reasonable. It'll be a little funky shape, but we could put a planter or whatever. And so the surveyor redid the plan, but if you remember, they cut the whole deck and made it like a long skinny deck coming in. And when they came time to get the building permit, the homeowner said, no, that's not really what we wanted to build. We really, we want the big deck, we just want to take off the little corner. So I said, well, we have a meeting on Wednesday, could you just get me the revised plan, and I will have the board revote for the revised plan. So if we could just vote to replace the plan with this plan,
Yep.
I will give this to the building inspector.
okay, I have a question. Yep, go ahead.
This is a new deck, different from the last plan?
Yes, the last plan showed it, actually, I'll go up to the screen.
This is the one that didn't even have stairs coming out of the deck, right? It's just out of the
Yeah.
house, right? Correct, yeah.
So this was discovered where the property line was. I said, well, you could cut off the corner to meet the setback, kind of on the edge. And so the surveyor drew it coming straight in, so cutting off the whole side of the deck. Really wasn't what they wanted, they just wanted this little corner cut back.
So that's it? Just that corner cut like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it gives them a little more deck space than the way the surveyor had drawn it on the plan that you approved. And it still meets all the setbacks and coverage requirements.
Right. Okay, so, Dennis, do you want to do a motion to? And this is what we have to really.
Yeah, I've given you really kind of what the motion would be in the last paragraph
Right.
there.
What I highlighted, that would be the motion.
Okay. All right, so I make a motion to grant, this is going to be an updated determination, or it's just a determination?
Up to, well, it's, it's an updated, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a new determination.
It's a revised plan.
Revised,
Of
it's a
the previous
revised
determination.
determination.
Yes.
Right, revised.
So, I make a motion to grant the approval to grant the revised
Right,
determination for the property located at 102 Shore Road, South Shore Road in Sturbridge. with the plot plan, do I need to read that, all that?
Well, maybe
You could just do
For-
revised,
Proposed
Yeah,
declaration.
revised plan entitled, well, it says plot plan of map 626, lot 102, prepared for Alan R. and Deborah A. Moore on 102 Shore, South Shore Road, town of Sturbridge. So,
I think July 22nd, revision number 1 would suffice.
dated July 22nd, 2025, revision,
Number
this
one.
revision number 2.
2.
Oh, 2. Sorry, revision number 2.
Revision number 2, revised proposed deck layout to be inserted in place of the same plan dated July 22nd, 2025, revision number 1.
Right, okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Okay, good, thank you. All right, now we have the planning department wants to revise the application for determination. And if you'll see the one that we have here, they want to add under the assessors map information, year built, when the home was built. So what we have to do is just vote on this new thing, on the new application. And then on the second page, where it has all the zoning information, on the minimum side setback, I know we've seen this like on the applications now, but we really haven't like really voted on how they have the broken down into that, and I think that's the only things that
Yes.
they want to change, so.
And then where it has year built, I'm actually going to put notation and just, you know, if your home is 100 years old or older,
Oh
you
my
must
God,
obtain, you know, historic commission approval before demolition may occur.
Okay, perfect.
Asterisk.
Yes, because, you know, this 316 The Trail, and actually one that we did earlier, 55 Beach Ave, I actually missed that one, and they're coming in Friday, and we approved that back in the summer. And it was only when he applied for his demo permit Friday that I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I should have caught that, so.
Yeah.
I was just on the minimum side setbacks, and it's divided, but should there be like an R and an L, so you can know what side it is?
Yeah, we could try to squeeze that in,
Okay,
yeah,
all right, good point.
yeah.
Okay, any other comments about it, or? No? All right, do I have a motion to accept the revised application for request for a determination?
Yes.
Okay, here, Fidelis, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor? All right, good. And, let's see, okay, that's what I have on the agenda. Town planner update, our next meeting is November 19th. Are we all good for that are here? Yep. 19th, yeah, okay. Any old or new business from anyone? No? Okay, all right, with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion?
Okay, second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor? All right, we're good. Thank you, everyone.